beach is scary at night.
True.
Do you think that? How do you feel about the beach at night?
It's scary, but I like it. I don't know.
Oh, like it gives you a thrill?
Yeah.
What scares you? Oh my gosh, this is just ashes. Like I just got...
The way it's gray.
Don't eat that. I think it just might be lighter food right now. Maybe just get
You know what?
really?
It might be good if you like take the shell off. Big reveal.
Everyone gasped. I don't know if the microphones picked that up, but literally everyone gasped. Anyways, what are we talking about? Beach, scary? Oh, what's
Beach.
scary? What are you afraid of? Is
Like
it too
in
much?
general?
Yeah.
Everything?
Love that. Me too.
No, like I literally am afraid of everything.
Like for example.
Waking up.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. You say yes or no.
Okay.
Okay, the dark.
Okay, I guess I'm not that afraid of the dark. I
Okay.
lie. I'm a liar. I'm sorry.
Bugs.
Okay, I guess I'm not afraid of everything. I'm not afraid of
Okay.
bugs. I'm more afraid of like,
Death.
yeah,
Oh, me too.
dying.
Well, it's just like I'm just like, what's gonna happen?
Don't even get me started because that's actually like the biggest fear
Yeah.
of mine. But, and I guess that goes along with my other fears
Okay.
because then that makes me scared of like day to day.
'Cause you're like, what
life.
if I die?
Yeah, like what if I
a
step
car hits
outside
me?
and I get hit by a car?
I do think about that a lot too. So you're not religious at all then?
No.
Okay.
Like I guess I consider myself like spiritual, but like in the
Okay.
sense where like I don't believe in like God necessarily, but I believe that there's something.
Okay,
But I
so-
don't know what.
What about like astrology? Do you believe in that?
Yeah, like to some extent, it's like, I guess if it's like something I relate to, then I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see that.
Love.
But other than
so
that-
when you're like, oh, I like this, then you're like, yes. What's your
Yeah.
sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, that's fine. What are you?
Pisces.
Okay, I don't know either. That's cool though.
Other than death, what else scares you?
Planes, like airplanes.
Like crashing in it?
Yeah, like terrified of that.
You know what? Same, but also I saw this thing that was like, it's like if a plane was in Jello. Did you see that?
I did
Do
see
you
that.
believe that?
No.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Like, and also there have been planes that have fallen out of the sky.
There's people who died in turbulence. Like I'm fine. I
And,
don't believe in that theory.
9/11.
Yeah. They don't want to talk about it.
No, but I know that's not okay. Whoa. I meant like someone could like it could be a human. Like
Yeah.
it might not be with the weather. It could be like someone could like hijack the plane.
No, exactly.
It used to be I used to be like really afraid of dying,
Yeah.
and I don't know what changed. I think I just
Yeah.
kind of was like at some point, and sometimes I'm still like, ooh, what's gonna happen?
Right.
But it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna have fun.
Like just relax for now. I try to
Yeah.
remind myself that when I
Yeah.
do, and I'm like, okay, I have like so much time until then. Like hopefully, but like
And time
I'm
is
just
so
gonna
long.
relax.
But I'm also
Oh no.
that is a. Wait, do you want to cook it?
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Perfect. Okay.
I've never seen that happen before.
Oh my god, it's like
Yeah,
perfect.
that's like the perfect marshmarbell. That s'more looks so
It looks kind of perfect.
beautiful. That's what s'mores in photos look like. Does the camera look at that?
First
ASMR
bite.
s'mores bite.
Oh my god.
They've hyped up your story quite a bit,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of scared.
You know, some people I've told this story to before,
And they
like
don't
it doesn't
believe it?
affect them because they're like, they don't believe in like ghosts, spirits. But then again, other people I've told the story to are like completely like, what the fuck? So.
Okay, well, I'm ready to hear it. I'm excited, and we have there's a live studio audience here today. Okay, B,
Yes.
tell me a scary story.
Well, it was in 2008.
Oh, love.
Yeah. And it actually
2008.
was, well, actually it was terrible because it was during the like stock market crash. Because of that, the place me and my mom lived in, it was just me and my mom. The bank foreclosed it or bought it, whatever, and we had to move out. Everyone on that street that we lived on had to move out because the bank bought all the houses.
They kicked everyone out?
Kicked everyone out, unless you owned your home, you know? And so, yeah. So me and my mom had to pack our bags and be like, okay, you know, and we're not rich. So
Okay.
and we live, back then I lived in Sonoma, which is like 45 minutes north of San Francisco, and it's not cheap there.
Yeah.
And so it's not easy to find a place to move, and my mom found an apartment.
How much warning did they give you guys?
I don't remember, but it
okay.
was, I just remember my mom being really stressed out because we didn't have much time, and she
Yeah.
also, we had less time than normal because there was some sort of deal that if we got out in a certain amount of time, they would like give us our deposit back or like give us
Oh.
some sort of money, like something
Okay.
like that. I just remember it being like that. But we end up getting an apartment, and we move in fast because we're like perfect, like we don't have time, you know.
Yeah.
It's chill. I'm excited. There's a pool. I'm about to turn 9, like it's almost
Yeah.
my birthday, and so I'm stoked. I'm excited. I think we've been like living there for maybe a week,
Okay.
and my mom is sleeping in the living room because she did that. I don't know why.
So what's like the setup of the apartment?
It's like you walk in, there's the kitchen,
Okay.
like right when you walk in to like your, I don't know, I guess to your right, there's the kitchen.
Okay.
And then you keep walking, living room, and then like also like right when you walk through the front door, if you take a left down the hall, there's like the bedrooms.
Okay.
So my mom was sleeping on the couch this night, and I was sleeping in her room
Okay.
because I did that. I don't know why, but
Okay.
I slept in her bed and she slept on the couch in the living room. Like I can't tell you why, but that's
Okay.
just like how it was.
Uh-huh.
And in the middle of the night, I heard like a drawer open and shut.
Okay.
And obviously, I'm like, "Hey, mom," like thinking it's her.
Uh-huh.
And so it
In the
wakes me
bedroom
up.
where you were.
Yeah. So
Okay.
in the bedroom, it's like you know when there's like bathrooms in a bedroom and you can like, it's like an open bathroom in a bedroom.
Oh, yes.
It's like that. And so I open my eyes and I just see a little girl standing there, and it was like, I don't know. It was a small girl,
Okay.
long hair, and my body just like, I don't know if you've ever been scared
Yes.
or like maybe heard a noise at night and your whole body tenses up.
Like you can't even move.
Yeah, no, like I felt
Yes.
paralyzed. I couldn't move. I was just terrified. And all I remember for the rest of that night was like squeezing my eyes shut for the rest of the night. Like that's all I remember.
I don't think I would have been able to close my eyes again. That you were trying to be like, I'm gonna open them. And
I
she's gonna
was
be gone.
so scared. Like the
Yeah.
fear in my body. I can't even like remember a time
And it
I
was
felt
all
like
dark?
that before. It was dark. Yeah, it was dark. And I'm like, this is not my mom. So woke up the next day like normal. Didn't say anything to my mom because I'm like, I was like freshly 9 years
Yeah.
old. I'm like, I don't know like what that
Did
was.
you think you imagined it? You were just like, mm.
No, I didn't think I imagined
Oh,
it.
you
Like I
knew.
knew it was there,
Oh, okay.
but I didn't know what to do with that information.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna go to school, okay?
Okay, yeah. Fair.
And next thing you know, my mom tells me, this is maybe like a week later from that,
Okay.
she tells me that there was a death in the house. And it was a mother and daughter, and the mother killed herself and her daughter 2 weeks prior to us moving in. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like really unsettling.
Wait, hold on. The mom killed her daughter
Yeah,
in that exact.
in that apartment.
Oh, not even in the building, like in that apartment that you moved into?
Yes, in the
Did they
unit.
tell you guys?
No.
How'd your mom find out?
So she
Oh
found out
my
from a
God.
neighbor. Because the neighbor was like, hey, I don't know if he told you,
Yeah.
but there was a shrine out front of your door like a couple days before
And they
you
cleared
started
it for,
moving in.
for you guys to move in?
Yeah, and we looked it up.
My
And
God,
then,
I would be so angry.
oh, my mom was furious.
Yeah.
But the thing is, too, she could never press charges because the
Yeah.
landlord died. But it gets crazier because
Wait, when did the landlord die?
I can't remember exactly
Were you?
when.
Oh, but you guys were there.
But yeah, like it was during that time
Yeah.
period and everything. But yeah, so we're like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
The person who died in the apartment was actually the girl who went to my school, and she was 2 years younger than me. And I remember them announcing like to the school that she had passed, and I was like, so that is literally who I saw in my mom's bedroom, and it made sense, and it was yeah.
Like you guys were at the school at the same time?
Yeah, she was in first grade and I was in third grade. Yeah.
Okay, I also, like, when I was in elementary school, like, there was also, like, a death of, like, a child, and that screws you up.
It
Maybe that's why
does.
we're, like, I don't know.
Like that thought process.
Yes, because it's like when you're a child, like that's not even anytime you experience like death. I think when you're that young,
it changes your brain chemistry.
yes,
for sure.
but then when it's someone that's like your age,
yeah,
you're like, and especially something like that, like dark and tragic, it's just, I don't know, like your little child brain does not know how to process that information, and so I do think it like affects you like long term.
For sure, and it was especially weird because I didn't think about this at that age, but like when I was getting older, I was thinking to myself how strange it was that a mother and daughter had just died in that house, and a mother and daughter would move right
back in. Yeah, that is weird.
And I think because of that, like I don't know what you believe in, like with like spiritual wise, energy wise, but like because something like that happened in that house, I do think it like allowed a lot of negative things to be gravitated towards us.
Yeah.
Because my mom and I's relationship was like horrible, and we lived in that apartment from when I was 9 till I was 18. Yeah.
Well, we were just talking about that like when the last one, but we were talking about like how we think that like, you know, energy from events or memories or whatever like stay like lingering in like spaces or items or something. So yeah, that is dark. That's literally sounds like the plot of a horror movie.
Oh, I mean, it felt like a horror movie. And I feel like getting older and like at this age now, looking back at the times, I don't even like, I'm still processing it.
Yeah.
And thinking like, this isn't like a normal
Did you keep
thing.
seeing things?
I mean, yes, but it was more so like, it's not like, wasn't all bad.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if it's because of like living in that apartment, but I experienced like other deaths in my life, like with people, closer people, and I would like see them in my dreams, or like I would wake up and like I would see them at my bedside.
In this apartment?
In this apartment.
Okay.
So I would experience stuff like that. I don't know if it's like correlated.
That's a little freaky.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that little girl again?
I didn't, but my mom actually, this was still when I was 9.
Yeah.
When I was at school, I didn't know this, but she had someone come in. I don't know what they're called, but she had someone come in and like sage the house.
Oh, yes.
And like do all that stuff. And I didn't know that.
Okay.
And I got home from school. I get in the house, my mom opens the door. I took the bus home from school, so the bus dropped me off. And the moment I come inside, I look at my mom and I tell her it feels different in here. And she was like...
As a 9-year-old?
As a 9-year-old, yeah.
I would be, if I was your mother and my child came in and was like, it feels different
no,
here,
my
I'd
mom,
be like, hello?
She was like, who, what?
Yeah.
And so she was like, I could just, like, the expression on her face, I could just tell she, like,
knew.
Yeah. And she was just like, she told me, she said, I had someone come in here. And that's all she told me.
Okay.
Until years later, she told me about that time that she had that lady come. And the lady who came to sage the house told my mom that the little girl went to the light.
Oh, love.
These are her words, yeah. That she went to the light and the mother was stuck in purgatory. And
for killing her, I forgot she did not.
Yeah, she did that.
Right. But I did forget that. I was like, oh, poor mom, but she did.
Yeah, she did.
That's horrible, yeah.
Yeah. The lady told my mom she was possessing my mom's body because her goal was to raise me, like, as her own child. Yeah.
So, that is so scary.
It's terrifying.
Wait, but you didn't find this out until you were older?
No, thank God. If my mom told me that at that young age, I would probably not be okay.
Did you ask your mom, were you like, so did you feel like there was something influencing your actions? Like, did she feel?
Yeah. Well, it just, yeah, because it made sense. And I told my mom, because when she told me that story, I'd be like, that makes sense. Because there's been times where, like, we're fine, everything's fine, and then you lash out on me.
Oh,
and she's like,
God.
I feel like I black out, you know? Like, it's...
Oh, my God.
It was weird. It was really weird. But she's had, like, experiences, too, in that house. And one she told me about was when she was sleeping on the couch, like she did. And I don't know, I guess this is my theory of why we slept the way we did. I mean, I actually don't know why my mom slept on the couch, but I did sleep in my mom's room. But we did find out that my room was the room that they died in.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That is so scary.
I know. But going back, my mom was sleeping on the couch, and she wakes up because she feels a pressure on her chest. And so she wakes up and she looks and she sees like a black silhouette of a man with a hat.
The Hat Man.
The Hat Man.
Hat Man.
When my mom told me this, I already knew who the Hat
The
Man
Hat
was
Man
at
is
this
so
point.
scary.
And I was like, Mom, do you know who the Hat Man is?
Yeah.
She's like, no. And I'm like,
The Hat
it's
Man's-
not good.
Yeah. There's too many people in that house.
There's too many people.
So what then? She just woke up and she was like, "Oh, someone's trying to kill me."
She was afraid. She was trying
Yeah.
to scream for me, and she couldn't.
She couldn't.
She
yeah.
couldn't. All she felt was pressure.
Yeah.
She said she kept trying to scream my name and she just couldn't. And then it stopped. She went back to sleep,
Yeah.
whatever. But that's really scared her.
Did you ever see the Hat Man?
I've never seen the Hat Man.
Period. And let's hope.
He's not welcome.
Yeah, he's
No
not welcome.
thanks.
That is so scary. So okay, so when you were 9, you lived there 9 years,
I guess 9.
and did you
10.
feel it? So then the lady came to cleanse it. Did that help?
I do think it helped.
Okay.
I don't think I felt less negative energy there.
Okay.
But I don't know. I still always felt like there was, well, not that it helped in any sort of way, but because of all this stuff, like it got me really into like the Ouija board, connecting with ghosts.
Why?
I know, it's
No, but
it's
here's
crazy.
the thing. Everyone, when you're young, like everyone has like that phase of like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna find the ghosts.
But I regret it so
You played the Ouija
severely
board in that apartment.
in that apartment. And I didn't tell my mom because I knew she would not be okay with it. Because my best friend at the time, got a Ouija board. She was super excited, and I was like, "Bring it to my house."
Yeah.
Like
You're like, we're gonna talk to this little girl.
we're gonna talk to this girl right now. And like, I guess side story, but we ended up connecting.
Love the side quest.
Yeah, we ended up connecting with someone, and
Okay.
it was someone who went to the high school, and it was a acquaintance's brother who actually did pass like a year or something ago.
Okay. Another young person.
A young person.
High school needs to be investigated. Because what's going
A
on?
lot of people passed in
Really?
my hometown. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that.
Yeah, I don't either. I cannot tell you.
Yeah. But I just remember connecting with that person, and then after we did that, I felt so sick for like a month.
Really?
Yeah, like I just felt unwell,
Okay. Like how? Like,
physically.
oh, like I'm sick.
Yeah. Not like cold, like I just felt
Yes.
like physically ill
Uh huh.
and just like bad things. I don't know. I just felt scary.
But when you were talking to this person, did you feel like this is that person or someone's pretending to be this person?
I didn't think that someone was pretending at the time, you know, because I was also pretty young. I think
What
I was
about
in middle
now?
school. If I was doing that now and that happened, I'd be like,
It's something else.
It's just someone else, yeah.
And so then after you did that, did things start up again? Or just like here and there, like scattered occurrences?
I feel like scattered occurrences. It was more so I experienced a lot of just like spiritual stuff in that house, like
what?
like with because my grandpa, he had passed during that time period that I was living there, and he would visit me a lot in my dreams, or like just like signs, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess it's not negative.
But so then maybe it's you. How did you ever think about that?
Yeah. I've thought about that.
And what do you think about that?
I don't know. Like I don't see things. Like I don't see dead
okay,
people.
okay,
Like
okay.
I don't hear things, but like in my dreams,
Oh, interesting.
I feel like I get visits in my dreams. Because it
Oh,
feels so real.
Yes. Yeah.
And so
The idea of it almost scares me a little bit because I'm like, okay, the Billie Eilish. When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Like,
Right.
where are we that like, if there is something after, they can like talk to us there?
Yeah.
Or is it just like our subconscious inventing like this because you miss the
Right.
person so much?
right. I like to think that it is like a place,
connection.
a connection, and
Yeah.
a place where we can meet.
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, like it was real. Like to me,
Yeah.
that was so real.
Yeah.
Like I had a time where my grandpa came and visited me in my dreams and hugged me,
And you
and
felt
I
it.
felt it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I remembered it the next day. I remembered the feeling, So I'm
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a lovely like thing to think about.
it's real for me.
Yeah, it was real to me.
Yeah.
It was real to me. Yeah, when you were moving out,
Mm-hmm.
did you feel any way about it when you moved? Did you feel like, okay, now I'm free?
My mom still lives in the apartment complex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't live in the unit anymore. Right. I don't know. I don't feel any of that bad energy anymore. But I don't know again if it's just me or it had an influence on me of living there for so many years. But I genuinely think like when I meet people off the bat, I just know if you're a good person.
Okay.
Because I swear every single time my intuition has been correct.
There are, yes, I believe that, because there are people like who are like Gracia, like I'll introduce her to someone and immediately she'll know like I trust this person and I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm my intuition is not the best. And I'll be friends with like certain people for like way longer and then they end up being like not great.
Right.
And it was always the people that Gracie like knew from the beginning, and I'm like, how'd you know? But it's just there's just some people who just know, and I'm not one of those people.
I know people who are not those people.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, how do you not know?
I know it's like because you do invite like the people to take advantage of you because you're not clocking the kind of person they are. And how does your mom see that time now? Does she?
I talk about it with her sometimes still. What were you gonna say?
No, like what does she? Was she like? Yeah, there was something there. There's something in this house. Oh, really?
My mom like she's like super spiritual as well, and she would always like I would always catch her talking to herself and be like, "You're not welcome here. Like, only good energy. Like, you're not welcome." Stuff like that.
I mean, you gotta let them know.
You gotta let them know.
If whoever's listening, you're not welcome here. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
She would hang up stuff in the house, like affirmations and like stuff like that.
You're not welcome here on a post-it note.
Exactly.
Just like on the front door.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Like she puts a mirror out front.
Works.
Yeah, of the front of the door of the front door.
Yes.
To bounce off any like bad energy, you know,
Love
or
that.
if anyone's sending you bad energy, it bounces right back to them.
I love that.
Yeah. So just a tip if you want to do that.
Just a tip. In terms of like how you said your guys' relationship felt. In, like negatively charged. Like, is it better now? Like, do you guys talk about?
It's so much better. We talk about that and just like how crazy those times were, and I both of us know that that place had an effect on us.
Yeah.
And being out of it, I feel like there's more clarity. Like I see things clearly. I think she sees things clearly. So, yeah.
Yeah, because now that it's all past, you have the beginning, middle, and end of the story.
Right.
So you can kind of connect the dots.
Yeah.
So do you believe that like that was the mother and the daughter?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
It was.
That is so scary.
It is, and it's weird because I'm like thinking about it now, talking about it. It's not scary to me.
Oh, okay.
But it is. It literally was just part of my life for so long, and still is. So it's like not something that's scary to me. It's just like
it just is
a thing.
It's just a fact.
It's just a fact.
And has there anything like that, like paranormal, I guess, happened to you since?
Nothing paranormal. Just like how I say with the dreams, I still get those. I still get like
visits. Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Because that's like a good.
It's a good
after
thing.
effect of that.
Yeah.
I love that. Period.
It's nice.
Okay,
a good ending.
I'm glad that had like a happy ending.
Yeah,
because
I would say so.
That was a lot.
Like I'm good now, you know.
You're good now. Hopefully that little girl's at peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, little girl.
Yeah.
I meant that seriously, by the way. Like that was an earnest rest in peace. Little girl. Yeah, that was an earnest rest in peace because that is what a horrible way to die. Do people live there now?
Oh yeah. I don't know if they know. Next time I visit, I'm gonna knock on the door and be like, I have a story for you.
That's
I don't
crazy.
Know,
You're gonna tell them a scary story.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them a scary story.
Production was like, you ate that. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
thank you for telling me that story. I hope you keep having lovely dreams.
Thank
of
you.
Dead people.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Don't find her.
Don't find
Don't look
me.
for her.
What do you want me to think
You
about
can't
this
find
evening?
me.
No, and that's so fair.
Yeah.